Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about love and romance. What can we expect? Because there's all kinds of cool stuff coming up for sure. So I just want to answer this question on this video because a few people have been asking. If you want to come over to my Instagram, it's Sparkrist11. All my links are down below. I answer a ton of questions over there, and it's a quick way to be able to message me to send photos, anything about crystals, reads, questions. So if you'd like to come see me over there, that would be terrific, and then I can deal with stuff over there. But just one of the questions that people have been saying, because in some of the romance reads, I'll do whether it's a karmic relationship, a soul, a twin, past life reconnection, and people have been like, well, what really is karma? So karma is a Sanskrit word for action. It is the equivalent to Newton's law of every action must have a reaction. Okay, so when we think, we speak, or we act or initiate a force, it will react accordingly. So this returning force can be modified, changed, or suspended, but we will not be able to eradicate it. Okay, this law of cause and effect is not about punishment. It is wholly for the sake of education or learning. That's why it says we're learning life lessons, right? That's what life's about. Okay, so enough on that. I just wanted to simplify that. So now on to the enjoyment love portion. So we have 3 cards to choose from, and then a corresponding crystal as well. So number 1 is love, and then I have tourmaline with it. Number 2, if you can't see it, is oath, and that is selenite, which is the angel stone. And then number 3 is wishing with, this is just clear crystal quartz. And I made these into stretch bracelets that really last a very, very long time. I use this high grade stuff. So I'll put these in my store too, because they look so beautiful on in the light. And it's really one size. I make them so they're not too tight, and the elastic is really well fitting. I like clear crystal quartz. It also magnifies and amps up any other crystals around it. So I love that. So I'll let you make your choice. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's see what's going on, because I feel with mass certainty that there are some huge love breakthroughs coming for couples that are already together and they're putting in the hard work and they're reaching harmony. And then I feel like new loves that are coming in are going to be life matches. There's really a kind of like discipline to you this go round where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to overthink things. I am simply going to have realistic structure to this, right? Because some people, they expect the fire and passion to burn endlessly, and then when they're not the center of attention, things go down and their hopes get dashed. So this is about a mature, life-lasting love too for a lot of you guys. Okay, so I'm going to let you make your choices, and we're going to start with number 1. Let me get my little group here, and that's love. So part of it is focusing. So what's coming towards you is you're starting to envision, you have this kind of ambition towards love that it's like, listen, I feel healed, I feel ready. I'm now much more adaptable in these waters, you know, like where I'm not going to have these huge emotional highs and lows, and I'm not going to have my whole future joy or sadness be dictated to whether somebody's returning my text, where they are, any of that. You're going to feel the connection I feel with this group right away, and it's going to, you know, it's going to be sustaining, and you're not going to feel all over the place. And it's going to be equal contribution in everything. Attention, he's going to lavish attention on you, you're going to lavish attention on you, he or she. You know, I feel like this group, that there's like a mental toughness to this new structure that's coming in, where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to be so crazy. It's going to be much more playful and fun, and you're going to have this beautiful sovereign and power that comes in, and it's like a gentle power where you will be able to get your way and modify results by being very effective with subtle natures. Like, I feel like just the power of suggestion is going to work hugely towards you. Like, listen, I'd really like it if you called me by this time, or within this amount of time, because it makes me, honestly, it makes me feel more secure. And I'm a little sensitive if I go a long time without hearing for you. You know, no accusations, none of that. It's like you are now running a very success-orientated love ship here, where you're going to get the support you want because you're using subtlety, which is important because nobody likes to be bossed around, right? And moving forward, oh, I love this. Get ready for positive change. This is going to happen in a lot of aspects of your life, financial, family, and otherwise. I definitely feel like people are just going to be much more agreeable. There's a lot more enjoyment, good energy. And I feel like you're going to be radiating this sort of quiet contentment, and also be able to get what you want subtly without arguing. Again, I feel like, you're just going to be decisive and go, okay, this is what I want. And through like your manifestation powers, as well as just having grace about things, you're going to get what you want and achieve that. And I feel, again, if you guys are wondering about any kind of time frames coming in, this is summertime for this group as well. And if you're already in your in a family structure or in a relationship, this is all just about sending a little foresight into the future. If you know he or she is going somewhere or doing something, that you have boundaries, but you have patience, because one thing that can set anything awry is anything that's accusatory and or acting like you're untrustworthy of them. I feel like what we start to envision is what we can actually start to happen, because what we envision, we're going to follow with our words. And people often feel like, well, if they think I'm doing something, they're constantly accusing me, why don't I just do it? It really is, a slippery slope, but all that is falling away. Now you're much more fearless in this relationship, and you realize it's about friendships and fun, being generous with each other, sharing, being present. That's another thing. You're going to have a wonderfully present awareness about you. So you're going to be able to really figure out their needs as well as your own. And here's going to be sort of the animal energy. I don't know, it's so funny, I spread everything out. Here's going to be some animal energy towards the card. Yeah, fox energy. Yeah, so just really adaptable, keen senses. You're going to be able to intuitively tell when something's off, and then you're going to be able to rectify it, which is really, really great. And that's important, because a lot of times when we're just trying to guess, it's not fun, right? You're going to be fantastic right now about evaluating people in your life. You're going to promote, demote, or terminate depending on their behaviors, because you're fully aligned with where you're going now, and you're going to make smart choices because you know you're ready for that. So beautiful energy, group one. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and come see me over on my Instagram, definitely. And all my other links are down below for private reads, for anything you can imagine. My Etsy store, I can custom make you any jewelry. That's why I have everybody go over to Instagram, because everybody I'm creating for, I can do quick photos and all that with, and it's very helpful. So beautiful energy, number one. Yeah, and this too, I see as foxy energy. You like getting dolled up and looking good and looking sharp, as will they. I mean, these are people that they're going to know how to dress, speak, and act socially, which can be very important. Okay, so that's you guys. Beautiful. Now on to number two, oath. I'm going to take a look at these tattoos here. I never looked at this card closely. I like those symbols, and it's a claw. Beautiful. And then then it almost looks like a bird, right? That's pretty clever. Oh, and then we got the moon. That's beautiful. That looks like some of the old Scandinavian tattoos. That's beautiful. Very nice. So this is about oath. This person that you're going to run into is going to commit to you right away, I feel, with this group. The majority of this group, you're going to meet somebody, they decide right away that you're the one for them. The way you are is ideal to them. It's like, it's your original self. Don't even try to be anything completely other than what you are, because they are completely thinking you are it. You are fantastic to them. There's something about your charisma, your generosity, and you have refinement that really makes them like an instant magnet to you. So yeah, I feel right away that oath is about, I'm committed, I'm good. Yeah, and look at that amazing fast eagle energy. It's just like they're honing in that bird's eye view. They're coming right in, and they're like decisive, fast, and they know what's going on. I like this too. Wait a minute, that was the wrong one. That one fell out. So this one too, yeah, rituals, power, and will. So this speaks to, in this person, I feel right now that you can draw them in even faster through rituals, and by doing anything like lighting a candle, starting to envision, asking your guides, most importantly, being in a place of gratitude for what you already have, which means you're balanced, you're ready, and you're aligned. That's very, very important. And this just came, I feel like this person, there's a big possibility that this person is Scandinavian, Norwegian, or otherwise, especially from those symbols I'm seeing on that, as well as that. When you get the understanding card, this particular person is wonderful in their emotional intelligence. They realize if they love you, which they do, it will give them inner peace and you an emotional satisfaction if they simply want to find out how you operate emotionally. You know what I mean? No restrictions, stops worrying, stops completely any deception when you have a true understanding by asking and listening. This person is a fantastic listener and they really care. They really care about you, so they want to know about you. When they ask you about them, it's not to fill up space, it's not to just nod their head. They really, really care. They're very forthright as well, which is nice. And also a lot of sensuality to them. So express yours as well. I mean, they love great tasting food. They love things that use all five senses. And with memories, I feel like this person is a documenter. Like they either write things down or they take tons of photographs. I feel like they might have some photography in them too. They like to document things because they love memories and they cherish them. And they are a true romantic, which is really beautiful. I love that. You know, it's important because some people, they're just completely unsentimental. Another thing too, they're very self-reliant. I feel like in their job, their life, their whole life, they've been very responsible, you know. Yeah, they're just really solid, super solid. And, you know, they've built their life through hard work and now they're satisfied with it. And it's like, it's just that kind of thing where they're not burdened by supercilious or crazy things. Nothing is going to distract them from their focus, which is going to be you, which is really sweet. And I feel like too, this person completely lacks in jealousy and envy, which is fantastic because they're not comparing themselves to others, which means their utter focus is on their drive and their goals as well as you. You know, you have some of those people, they just can't stop. They live on Instagram and Facebook and, oh, this person has that and the grass is always greener. That is the opposite of this person. They are grounded, true, centered. They have their act together. And they're very trustworthy, I'm hearing too. And I feel like a message is going to come through to you in the next week. So keep your eye out. I feel like there's going to be strange bird activity around you, but there's going to be a message. You're going to get an email or a text or something pertaining to this relationship that's coming in. It's going to be a name. It's going to be some kind of weird sign. And you're going to know, though. That's the cool thing. So beautiful energy number 2. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. And thanks all my regulars for your beautiful comments and watching. And as well, come see me on Instagram at SparkQuest11. I love to communicate through that. The messages are very easy. I can send photos. I love, you know, everything. It just works out really smoothly over there. And it's fun memes and posts. And I do daily posts with tarot and other things like that as well. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can come see me on Patreon. My private read information in the Goddess Provisions box. You should check it out. Just click on the link and see what's in there this month. It's crazy. It's $33 for like $150 worth of really great merchandise. It's very high quality, everything, body oils, coins, stones. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. So anyway, love and light to this group. Very good energy. Look out for your message because it's arriving. Now we are on to number 3, wishing. Wishing. This person that's out there that's coming for you, or if you're already attached, has been wishing for long-term love, and this person has been looking for you, envisioning you, and they have this beautiful bear energy, which is determination. They've, in the winter, they have totally like hibernated, sat back, worked on themselves, got their act together financially and otherwise, and they have all their ducks in a row. So they are solid and together, and now they're out for the hunt, seriously, for you. They want their life mate, and they are coming in. They are also a bit of a complicated person, not in any deceitful way. They're very honest and forward, but they have traveled. These people, they have traveled. They're deep in thought. Now, here's what's really cool. I don't care if you have 1,000,000 documents that say you went to any school. If you have lived a life where you are aware and you are observant, you can be so much more educated than somebody who formally goes to a school and goes, oh, here, you know about math. Here you go. Here's your certificate. Good job. Not to belittle anybody who goes through long reams of formal education, because I know all about that and I know what it entails, and it's a lot. However, the weird thing is you learn a ton more out in life when you're observant and you use all your different levels of, you know, heart, mind, spirit, body, all of that. This person has done that. They've traveled over. They've seen unique things. I feel like a lot of these people are in the military, and they've been all over the world and they've experienced a lot. Yeah, this is almost like a third of the people that are coming in have had military experience or people in their family. So they have a complicated relationship with life, death, and how they see the world. But they have a lot of spirituality to them, so they're accepting of a lot of things. And originality, yeah. Blaze their own trail. This person has completely blazed their own trail, and they are a very unique, original person. You'll be able to tell. Again, I keep seeing people like Keanu Reeves, leaves with that beautiful, they accept everything. They're a very peaceful entity. They almost have that dog energy of like, oh, if you're a nice energy, I'm going to come over and talk to you. Very peaceful, very aware of things, but they feed off energy. And yeah, here's part of that. They see you as like the high priestess of fire energy. They are drawn to you like a moth to the flame. You are exciting, but this is your interior. Of course, they also find you attractive, but interiorly, you are a warm beacon to them. They feel your energy. They feel that you are a lovely, caring person filled with romanticness and strength. You have a kindness. You have a lovely generosity of spirit, and that's what they feel. And also a little restless. I feel like this group is restless. You guys like things, but you like it quickly. You like results. You like people to be expressive to you, and that's part of it. You're going to have a fantastic friendship as well as this, and I feel like your friends are all going to get along very well. And men, the energy is going to be terrific because you're all truth seekers. You're all balanced individuals. You believe in karma. You believe in rising above the stupid little tribulations that can come up. You're not about confrontation, pettiness, arguments, or superficiality. You're just all into that. Let's just be happy and live a good life. You're raising your standards. You're facing your fears. You have you're going to work with this energy of, if I face something, it's crossed off my list. I'm not going to bury it because it's going to come back out. I am here to figure out what's going on. And I feel compelled to lift one of these, the Dawn Watcher. Yeah, bells. There is some weird thing coming in for you that has to do with bells, the ringing of bells, church bells. When bells ring, I want you to just really pay attention. That may be when they're coming into something, bells, whistles, sirens. There is something that is attention grabbing that's going to be amped up for you. That's going to be one of those things that go, oh, okay, here we go. I'm going to pull one more of these two down here. Prophecy, guidance, and direction. Yeah, there's going to be some prophetic guidance for this. I feel like your source and angels are all around you, and they're going to help lead in and usher in this person, because sometimes we get misdirected and we don't trust our own instincts or intuition, but it's going to be such an in-your-face type of thing. They're like, oh, I've got this, the everything. It's going to be all the synchronistic numbers, again, the bells, because I feel like this time around you're a little second guessing yourself. So they're coming with bells and whistles to go, ta-da, your person is here and you're deserving of them. And you've done the emotional growth and you're ready to go. And you're really going to go after what you want in this phase of life. You know what I mean? You realize that failure was just the beginning of something. It is not the end. It's not the end game. And we don't see letting go of people that aren't healthy for us as a failure on our part anymore. We realize that as we're not letting people who do so little for us control so much of our feelings or emotions anymore. We're releasing them because now it's your time to glow and grow. That's exactly what you're doing, and it's very beautiful. Yeah, and you're going to have really great observation skills. I'm hearing too. I keep getting more and more messages. Yeah, beautiful. And the movement's already begun, so this is quite soon. It's coming. This is like cherry energy. So beautiful energy. Group through. If you're new to group through, I always say that, group through. Group 3. Group through. Group. Like group. I'll do that next time too. Once I start formulating a weird speech pattern, it just stays with me. So anyway, you guys, love and light to you. And I want to show you my candle. I'm so happy about this candle. If you guys ever see this, it's called stress relief. And it's vetiver and vanilla, and it is so heavenly. It's like, I just love this. It's so calming, and I need this after the last couple of days. Like yesterday, I cried half the day. Like Ian, the day before, it was he was being very uncharming and kind of nasty, and it made me just like burst out crying because I was very sensitive and tired. And yesterday, when I thought of it, I'd start crying too. The first video I did yesterday, I burst out crying when I got on card 3, and I couldn't even film it. So this is what I mean about emotions. Today, I'm like giddy, happy. It's sunny. It's beautiful. I don't know sometimes where emotions come so heavily within me, but sometimes it's a release and I need to cry. It's not just that. I'm crying about everything. I'm crying about for all the love and hope I have for all you guys, and People are doing miraculous things when they email me. I can't believe they're starting their businesses. They're getting away from people, places, and things that don't work for them. They are having pride in what they're doing. They are starting families. And it's part of that emotional well up too. So I feel like you may be experiencing that too sometimes when this amazing love approaches. We're so happy and we're so grateful. Tears will come from that. It's emotions. We have to let the water flow and then we clear. And I'm telling you, I feel like a new person today after all that boo-hooing. It was crazy. So anyway, love and light to you guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. Come see me over on Sparkrist11. That's my Instantgo. You can communicate with me very quickly through there, you know, especially I'm making a lot of jewelry pieces for people and they can go, oh, I like this, I like that. And we can, you know, have a conversation on there. And I really like that. And all my other links are down below for private reads. If you want to go to my Etsy store, please check out the link for the Goddess Provisions box just so you can look at what's in there. I was like, whoa, when they sent it and I was unboxing, it was just more and more in this solid, cool Egyptian coin. And it was Egyptian theme, the altar cloth, the oils, oh my God, the stone, the lapis lazuli. I was just blown away. So thank you, Kristen, for that box. It was beautiful. So check that out as well. So love and light to you guys.